Hello, allegedly we're live, and if we are, hiya, welcome to the channel and to another of our live streams. And who are you? Who are we? Well, hi, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
Together we are
those vegan guys.
We do a live every weekend in this order: Saturday, Friday, Sunday. So Sunday today is cooking in the kitchen at 3 p.m. clearly. Next week is Saturday, live mukbang 8:30 in the kitchen. The week after is Friday 9 p.m. in the lounge, chat, sometimes music, bits.
Yeah, that's the routine. That's the rundown. Hope you're all having a great weekend. Thank you for being here and joining us. We hope you're having some sunshine where you are. I know Tracy has said good morning / afternoon to you all from a dreary eastern United States.
Oh no.
I don't know if it's dreary because of the general mood in the States or it's dreary because of the actual weather, but we hope you're getting some sunshine.
I'm hoping that the mood in the States has picked up a little bit, because having seen how many people got out into the streets yesterday,
yes,
that was very inspiring.
It was.
Even in some red districts, but it seems that there were people everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Making their thoughts and feelings felt. Yeah.
Yep.
And linked with that, Peter says, I protested yesterday in Canada too.
Nice one.
Good stuff, Peter. Good stuff.
Yeah, there was even, apparently, there was a protest in London.
There you go.
Hands off, it was called, wasn't it? Hashtag hands off.
I think so, yeah. But I hope you've all had a great weekend. Anyway, obviously, it's Sunday. It's still the weekend. There's still time to be had. But appreciate you joining us for cooking in the kitchen. And as you've seen the title, so you know what we're doing.
Now, I'm going to give you a bit of backstory. When Jason and I first started doing cooking vlogs or recipe vlogs on the good old YouTube here, we went through a bit of a phase of shoving things in pastry.
We did, it's true.
They're all on the channel. We've got a bacon double cheeseburger puff pastry plat. We've got the festive plat, which was really popular for a few years.
I'd say legendary festive plat.
Yeah. We had a sausage and mash plat. We did so many different kinds of things in pastry.
And as well as plats, pies and pasties and all that kind of stuff.
So today was triggered because a couple of weeks ago, and I can't remember where the conversation was happening, whether it was here or it was on Facebook or wherever, there was a conversation about how Greggs had made a big mistake when they got rid of their vegan sausage, cheese and bean pasty. And I agreed wholeheartedly, because it was like, why did that never come back? The carnist version of it did. But why didn't the vegan version of it come back? Because it was clearly very popular. And then I said to Jay, I'm sure we've made them at some point. Well, I checked all through recipe vlogs, I can't find it. So I thought, all right, no, we need to do that then. Because they were a very, very popular pasty from Greggs. And it's going to be so easy to do. So yeah, we'll get to that shortly.
Yeah.
How is everybody? How are you all doing? I fell asleep for 20 minutes in a chair in my back garden this afternoon because it's been that beautiful. I know you're not supposed to fall asleep in the sun, but I did.
It was only, like say, 15-20 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're not going to burn, in that short space of time. Ray says beautiful blue skies in Kent. Claire, sunny and warm in West Lothian, Scotland. Nice. And Adam, beautiful sunshine in Birmingham. Wonderful. Yeah. Happy days. How many have we got with us? We've got 76 in the house. I said to Paul before we went live, I was like, it might be a fairly quiet one today, because if people are enjoying the sunshine like we have here in the northwest of England, then people might be out and about doing stuff. Do you know what I mean? Which is absolutely fine, you know. I'd expect nothing less, but we appreciate those of you that have joined us, all 76 of you. Going back to what Paul was saying before about the what we're doing specifically on today's live Cooking in the Kitchen, I don't know all the facts, but it's also quite a prominent time to do shoving stuff in pastry, because last month it was a vegan pasty that won a rather prestigious gold first place award here in the UK at a competition where it wasn't exclusively vegan. It was up against all manner of different types of pasties, and it got first place. So, you know, vegan stuff shoved in pastry, it's a winner. It's a winner. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it, Adam? It is. It's interesting because they seem to be kind of forging on ahead and doing good things, and they seem to have took a bit of a back step. Maybe they're just re-evaluating the market and weighing up the pros and cons and trying to decide what they want to do, you know, going forwards. Oven is on, preheating.
Yeah.
Oh, nice one, Tracy. Appreciate the kind words. Pasties over here in the UK are like an institution. I mean, you've got obviously your classic Cornish pasty, which is, you know, that's the main one that people know. But yeah, just any variation on that, really. I'm sure people who make traditional Cornish pasties, I'm sure there's plenty of people in the pasty community that are like, if it's not a Cornish pasty, it isn't a pasty. But, you know, I think that's a bit extreme, isn't it?
Right, I'm just grating some Violife. Violife Cheddarton.
Ah, nice one, Karen, and thank you for being here. Glad you've been able to make it. We didn't ask at the start. Everybody seems to be okay. Can I just double check that you can all see us and hear us okay? Joan said some tech issues. It's occasionally on our side when YouTube's having a bit of a hissy fit, but generally we're pretty good on our side in terms of tech with audio and visual. Nice one. Nice one. That's what I like to read. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Clear as day.
Wonderful. Thank you, everyone. That's really appreciated. It's always just reassuring to know. Do you know what I mean? That everything's good.
Everything's tickety-boo.
Like I said before, the rare occasions something goes wrong when we're live streaming, honestly, and I don't want to point fingers, but it's usually when YouTube's something weird's going on with it. Because we keep our laptop up to date. We've got a good hardwired broadband connection. We make sure of that.
I'm going to make my filling. So 1 tin of Sainsbury's own brand baked beans, straight from the tin.
I mean, let's not beat around the bush. I could do this, and I don't cook. This is a nice, simple one today.
Shoving anything in pastry is a really good, simple one. It's just, anyone can do it. It's tasty.
You can't see much there. It's just beans in a bowl. You know, there's nothing too exciting yet. Jeremy, thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us.
Dead simple. 2 Linda McCartney sausages cooked in the air fryer and cut up into little pieces. That's it. In the mix. And half a block of Via Life Cheddarton that I've just grated before your very eyes. Get it in there.
Why am I not surprised by that, Adam? Adam loves eating cold beans straight out of the tin.
Yeah, I don't mind Adam, actually. I don't mind that.
Glad you've got a bit of signal anyway, Ashley. Ashley, our lovely friend and moderator, is joining us. Moved from Snail Beach to the Bog.
Ooh,
interesting. Delivering something at the Bog.
Why do you need a wee?
Get out.
I'll get my call. I'm going to put a bit of salt and pepper in here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. David J is joining you in the banter by saying, I've been here a few minutes. I've been here a few minutes.
Get out!
Thought I'd highlight that. Cheers for the reminder, Adam. Always appreciated.
Good crack of black pepper.
Oh, we've got some great places in the UK, some great place names, Ashley. I've always been fond of Upper Ramsbottom, which is quite local to us. It is an actual place.
There's our mixture. Baked beans, grated cheese, and chopped up vegan sausage. That's it.
Simple as, isn't it?
Put it in pastry and cook it. We'll see you next time on another.
Natalie says, are Linda McCartney your favourite sausages? I think the range of vegan sausages are good now. I love a vegan Richmond sausage.
We pretty much love all vegan sausages, but have a strange sense of loyalty to Linda McCartney sausages and pies.
Yeah.
Because the pies have been around 30 years. One of the first commercially available marketed vegetarian, but even then it was vegan.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I thought they would work the best in here. The Linda McCartney original sausages. I don't know why. Just that kind of mouth feel that they've got.
Mm-hmm.
And they're quite sturdy even when you cut them up into pieces. Oh, Jeremy, coming to you from Korea.
Ah, fantastic. Nice one, Jeremy. Thanks for being here.
It's your bedtime.
Bedtime viewing.
What time is it there, Jeremy? Cause you're my night.
Ah, nice one, Donna. Thanks for being here. And thanks for the weather update. I like a good weather update. I like to know, how things are in different parts of the world. Lovely sunny weather here in Norfolk, but very windy too. Yeah, it's been windy for a few days in our neck of the woods. First time watching a live. Found your channel a couple of months ago and love watching you both. Fantastic. Is that really necessary?
Yeah, I was tapping all the cheese off the spoon. Made me mad.
Oh, yeah. Ray says, yeah.
Ray, we know ham and sandwich. Our dear friend Corridy lived in Yelvertoft.
Yes.
Where were they before Yelvertoft? Just Northampton, weren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, Tracy, that's incredible. I thought we had some of the best place names, but that's taking the biscuit right there. Intercourse and Climax, Pennsylvania. Absolutely brilliant. Love that.
Karen lives near Wire Piddle. Or Weir Piddle. Wire. Wire.
Wire. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. Cracking stuff. Do you want to answer that, or do you want to get to it in a minute from Adam?
I'm using puff pastry, Adam, for a pasty. I always think it's best for a pasty. So I've got a standard sheet of Just Roll puff pastry, just over there.
That's great, Jeremy. Love it. Love place, unusual place names. My hometown is near Cool, California. Cool. Jeremy, 11 p.m. Weekend over.
Oh.
Jeanette, nice one. Been planting veggies out in the garden. Good stuff. Thanks for your kind words, Natalie. Appreciated. I think we're all at least 5% happier, aren't we, when the sun is shining? Especially here in England, because we don't get a lot of it.
We don't.
You know.
That's a true story. It's a true story. Do you want to pass me the pastry over, love?
Yeah. Yeah, I will do. Yeah.
I reckon that's enough cheese in there. You can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. How many are you planning on making? 4. Cool. Michael says, and I'll share this.
We'll do it.
Hi guys, beautiful here in Donegal Island. Just bought some vegan caviar in Lidl, clearly marked vegan. That's cool, Michael. Nice one. Pizza, that's great. I shall highlight that. Thanks for sharing that, Jack. I shall highlight that as well before we crack on with making these pasties. Are we calling them pasties? Yeah, they are pasties, aren't they? On a work trip to Tokyo, despite what I expected, amazing vegan food here. The vegan ramen restaurants are incredible. It's good to see plant-based food becoming more of a thing here. Nice one, Jack. Thanks for sharing that. Japan, you know, it was one of the destinations a couple of years ago. Me and Paul were like, we'd love to go to Japan. I don't know if I could in good conscience now with what's going on with the whaling industry over there. I know, you know, it's a bit of a hot topic at the moment, but it really leaves a really sour taste in my mouth every time I think about it. It's like, come on, it's 2025. It's time to move on in the right positive direction.
Right. Going to cut this.
Oh, let me just bring this down a little bit so you can see what Paul's doing.
Into 4 equal pieces.
Good stuff.
And then I can start constructing.
Thanks for being here, Linda, and thank you, Lindsay, sorry, and thank you for your kind words.
Just gonna get that a very gentle spread, not too much, but not too little.
Yeah, because you don't want to roll out the puff, do you? We wouldn't want to roll out the puff. We don't need that.
You know.
Adam, that's brilliant. Okay, I think we're all caught up on the chat for now. Move that chair back a little bit for you.
Thanks. It's going round my tits.
So we were saying before we went live, I was like, are we having these for our dinner this evening? But we don't know. We may not have them this evening. We may have them another time.
Well, we've got a lasagna to finish off. As you'll see in Tuesday's meals vlog, I made what I'm calling a superfood lasagna the other night. But it's in one of my glass Tupperwares, but it's not one where things last really well because the lid's not great. It's an old one I've had for a long time.
It's a bean trying to escape.
Oh, I had a lovely moment yesterday with, well, our friend Athena calls them hoverflies. I've always called them hover wasps. You know them that look like wasps and they hover right in front of you and they've got massive eyes? Well, I had a little moment with one yesterday in the back garden. It came and looked right at me. And I went, "Hiya, love, how are you?" And it stayed looking at me.
Did a little dance, didn't it?
It was ever so cute. I think that's about right.
I don't know a lot, me, when it comes to cooking, but I think you've took a gamble there in using up all of your filling.
Why?
That looks like a lot. But you know what you're doing. So, you know.
Do what, Jason?
Well, yeah, I mean, you've shoved enough things in pastry over the years. But that's a lot. That's a lot of filling.
Right. Let me try and pull this over.
Oh, David.
What's he saying now?
It was a runner bean, Jason.
David.
To be fair, it's quite a good one, though. It's quite quick. No pun intended. Didn't we used to have a roller? Like a pastry roller?
Yeah, Jason. We still have.
Have we?
Yeah, of course we have.
Oh, actually, that's not too bad at all, is it?
No, but I'll still be seeing it.
Yeah.
Of course I will. Of course I will.
Yes, if you haven't already, please do take this opportunity, this moment, to consider giving the live stream a thumbs up. It does genuinely help the channel. Likes on videos and our live streams really do make a difference in us getting more subscribers on the channel and more people discovering us that haven't, you know, that aren't aware that we exist. Get the down to earth vegan message out there. It is always appreciated. Getting a bit worried about how close your elbow is to my head. Shifting out of where.
Well, I'm glad you shifted your head. And didn't expect me to compromise my elbow.
Hey, I know. We're in the kitchen. No compromise in the kitchen. It's true, Ashley. It's very true. We want a well-stuffed pasty.
I just had a bean. Cold bean.
Is it nice?
No regrets. Right. So that's them fingered. Give them a good fingering. But then you go in with... I'm going to do the classic, actually.
Fork?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I like a fork. Good fingering and then a fork.
Oh, it's already started,
Well,
hasn't
I'm
it?
just saying what's happening.
24 minutes into the live stream and we're in the gutter already. I mean, I guess it's a bit more traditional looking, isn't it? When you do it with a fork.
I think so. There we go.
Natalie, I think you might be right, but I think more people who are who aren't on the constant defensive that are willing to try vegan food are becoming increasingly more surprised at how delicious it is. Fantastic. Expertly done. Good,
Yeah.
sir. Expertly done. Cool.
I think just fork in the top, actually. 3.
Yeah.
You know, just to let the steam come out while they're cooking.
Do you need me to move, or do you need me to do anything?
No. I don't need you to do anything at all. I'm just going to do that and that. And I'm going to do that. And that. And then I can
Oh, yeah. Good
cut
call.
off here. Cut a bit off there. Then I can just help me.
We're going over there, yeah.
Ready?
Well, I'm gonna say. I want people to be able to see the transition.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh no! Right, swap places. There we go.
Teamwork makes the dream work, apparently.
Going in the oven. I'm not brushing them with anything.
There you go. And approximately, how long do you reckon?
I reckon about 20-25 minutes until golden brown.
20-25 minutes. Ah, nice one, Claire. Thanks for sharing that. I shall highlight that.
Right, just going to pop it over here, put this in the bin.
I think that's it, isn't it? It's just like when you know, but you've got to be open to stuff, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? I'll highlight that, Lindsay. Thank you. Oh, Jeremy, do you not have an oven? Jeremy says, I want an oven. Bless.
These have cooked just as well in an air fryer.
Yeah, they would, wouldn't they?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Flanny, are you taking the mixer in such skill? Because that was a job and a half. Do you see how it's been leaking out?
I think she's talking about the team effort to get the.
Oh, yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I did stuff. Mind you, I like to overstuff things. Do you know what I mean? I like to put a lot in there. Why only put a bit in when you can stuff it? You know what I mean?
Oh, Jeremy, 2-burner range and toaster oven.
Yeah, flatly, yes, the carrier.
Nice.
So yeah, I think I'll probably end up. Obviously, we'll eat these over the coming week, or maybe not. Maybe I'll keep 2 in the freezer for a little while. But I think we're going to end up finishing that lasagna off tonight. And I think when I remake it, I don't know if you've all seen the post on Facebook that alluded to it, but basically I saw this interview with Dr. Grieger, and he was saying like the very top of the food chain of the foods you should be eating are legumes, followed by whole foods. And I thought, wow, legumes come before whole foods. Okay. And legumes, when you Google legumes, peas, beans, and lentils. Well, this is what happens with me. It got in my brain, and I was like, what could I do with that? How could I do that? Now, I've done a bolognese sauce, both with brown lentils and with soya mince. And whenever I do, I put peas in it. And I thought, right, there's the meat layer of something. Pasties, shall I do a 2-layer pasty? And then I was like, layers, lasagna, Barbara. Do a ruddy lasagna. So I did. So it was just brown lentils, passata, and garden peas for the meat layer. Needs a bit of salt and pepper, needs a bit of basil, needs a bit of garlic. Noted. I'll do that next time. The white layer was just a tin of white kidney beans done in the NutriBullet with a bit of plant milk, nooch, salt and pepper. Perfect.
Yeah, proper nice.
Superfood lasagna.
Jeremy says, I made stroganoff today with 3 kinds of mushrooms and some freshly picked dill.
Oh, gorgeous. I love dill.
Nice.
Love dill. I love that dill is the predominant flavour as well in our borscht recipe. Love a borscht.
Wouldn't be the same without the dill.
No. It's a core ingredient.
Yeah.
Core ingredient. I know of the big trumpet mushrooms, Jeremy, but I don't think I've ever seen them in any of our supermarkets.
Yeah, we kind of get the same regular
chestnut closed cup.
What are the biggish ones that are like sort of that sort of size? Ones that we get sometimes at Molino Lounge. Can't remember what they're called. They're quite common, aren't they?
Yeah.
We get like 3 or 4 sort of fairly standard common mushrooms in most of our supermarkets here in England. I suspect Waitrose have probably got a couple of fancy varieties. I've never really clocked it when we've been there.
Natalie, chili made with lentils, I think, is quite common, and with beans. But would peas go with the chili? I think lasagna is the perfect way to have all 3, peas, beans, and lentils, and them not seem out of place, like they fit there. Do you know what I mean?
Will and Chris are in the house. We'll highlight that because it made me giggle. I hope you're all enjoying this lovely day, watching contently, but just had a shed load of chips and tuned in the moment you're talking about superfoods. Nice. Hope you're all good.
Sid, I don't know what they're called, the big mushrooms. Are they just called breakfast mushrooms?
I'll look.
I don't know.
Oh, Lindsay, you should try a borscht. Honestly, it is delightful. I think the first time we had it, I was a little bit like, oh, I'm not sure what this is going to be like. And, I didn't know what to make of it because it is visually, well, let's just say visually, it's not like anything else at all that you would have normally.
It looks like a bowl of liquidized beetroot with bits in.
Yeah, but it tastes delightful.
Because, of course, the beetroot colours everything.
As some of you know, if you have been around us and the channel for a while, I have recently, in the last few months...
Portobello, done, Ray.
Portobello
mushrooms, that's what the big ones are called.
I've recently become a mushroom appreciator. I don't describe myself as
Sheila and Ray.
Yes,
sorry.
I don't describe myself as a mushroom lover, but I do now describe myself as a mushroom appreciator.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's been an interesting journey of 40 years or so to get to this point.
40 years, man and boy.
Oh, thanks for sharing that, Michael. That's nice.
Oh, I remember seeing your little video that you messaged to us, Michael. Well, the recipe that I developed is based on the Ukrainian recipe for borscht. Because some of those other folk put pork in it, and it's like, first, it's not called pork, it's called pieces of pig that didn't want to die.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, it doesn't need to be there. And thirdly, buy some vegan stuff or make your own seitan, cut that up and put it in. Or don't put it out because it doesn't need any kind of meat alternative, does it, borscht?
I don't think so.
No,
I think if you've got some nice bread to go with it, I think you're sorted, you know. Love your gardener's pie. That's another classic, isn't it?
Mm.
Gardener's pie. Love it.
So what's everyone having for dinner tonight? Have you decided what you're having?
Yeah, it's always interesting to share, and it's interesting to find out and be inspired, put stuff in the bank, as it were.
Oh, Lindsay, yeah, we've had those feta style cubes from M&S. Gorgeous, aren't they? Very, very nice.
Yeah,
indeed.
You got, if memory serves, you've got to use them up quite quickly, though, haven't you?
Once opened, yeah.
Like 3 days or a few days.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
But yeah, I remember having them. They were great.
Eat it quickly. All right, if I have to.
Dear me. Dear me.
Oh, David's having a Sunday roast with a This Isn't Chicken roast and stuffing. Oh, David, I love a good stuffing.
Nice.
Jay's not keen.
No.
At all. I can just have a stuffing butty.
I've tried
just stuffing on a bread.
You love the stuff, don't you?
I adore it.
I love the stuff. I'm not a fan. I've tried it many, many times over the years, and I just yeah.
Oh, look, everyone's sharing all the bits now, and everyone's being right posh. Look at Martin. Tofu and a ginger and miso sauce with some rice for me.
Nice one, Martin. That sounds great.
How very fancy. Tina.
Tropical fruit salad.
Tropical fruit salad.
Nice.
Sheila's having a gnocchi with garlic and lentil mushroom sauce.
Excellent.
Lindsay's having This Isn't Chicken with collie rice tonight. Nice. Alex is having macaroni cheese whiz.
Whiz up a squash with veg cubes, some water, amazing, no cheese sauce.
I like I've not made it for ages, but I like the cheese sauce with potato and carrot.
Oh, yeah.
Dead simple.
Yeah.
And you get some veg as well. You know what I mean?
Just go back up a second. Oh, yeah, it was Karen trying the This Isn't
chicken.
Chicken
for the first time.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Flanny's having a stir bake with mushrooms, noodles, and tofu baked instead of fried because we are that lazy. No, because you're healthy. Oh, we're very health conscious, don't you know? Bake, not fry.
Good stuff. Everyone's eating well this evening.
Pasta, vegan pieces, mixed veg, tomato sauce. Very nice, Bill. Claire's doing jacket potatoes with vegan applewood smoked cheese, squeaky bean tuna, and beans, shredded beetroot and avocado.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, suit you, Claire.
Ray's on the Korean dumplings.
Nice. Michael, how dare you know me so well? Donna, ramen for us tonight. Had harissa roasted cauliflower, beluga lentils, mixed grains, purple sweet potato, and a rocket black grape and
strawberry salad.
Oh, with balsamic vinegar. How
Nice.
gorgeous.
That sounds very posh. Very
Tracy
fancy.
and Leroy are making Beyond Burgers. Tracy's having hers with chow cheese, Hellman's vegan mayo, lettuce, tomato, lots of onion, and yellow mustard with yellow bird green sauce.
Nice.
Very nice.
Can't beat a burger, Tracy. Love a burger.
True story, David. Vegan butter, stuffing, bread. You know what? Oh, another vegan mac and cheese. That's 2 mac and cheeses in the audience this evening. Rowena's having meatless farm meatballs with spaghetti and veg. Nice. Ashley, not a Scooby-Doo. No idea. Athena, oh, cauliflower, sweet potato and chickpea curry, as requested by Pete. With a load of Mildred, yes, still calling spinach Mildred.
Oh, that's brilliant. Love it. Love it.
We met the lovely Athena and the lovely Pete yesterday. Had a couple of coffees and a right good chat.
Yesterday?
Saturday, Friday. And she brought us some fantastic sauces from Ireland.
Oh, yes.
Upcoming taste test. So watch out for that one.
Looking forward to trying them. Thank you,
next
Athena.
Time she's over, we're going out to something to eat, aren't we, love? Oh, Tracy, Jeremy's asking, what's yellow bird green sauce?
Good question. Nice one, Rosie.
Doody, is it like a moolie? Is it long and white? That's a moolie, isn't it? But I'm sure I've seen them called Doody as well. Nice, Rosie. Scott's having either satay or sweet and sour. This isn't chicken thighs with rice and edamame. It's one of our favourite meals.
Yes. Classic. Really classic. Cindy is asking us to do a vlog. I think she means a vlog. We've got one, Cindy.
Cindy, we've got loads of vlogs for tofu and one specifically for crispy baked tofu. Always check. If ever you think, oh, I wish those vegan guys would do a vlog, check our Easy Vegan Recipes playlist. You might have a lot of videos to go through, or just Google those vegan guys tofu or those vegan guys baked tofu. I said Google because it's a much better search engine than YouTube's internal one.
True that. Yeah,
it really is.
But well done, Cindy, and you know, wish you every success on your tofu exploration.
Yeah, there's a cracking vlog as well, like a tofu masterclass where we do 4 different kinds of tofu in one live in the kitchen.
Yeah, it was a good one. That
it was. Yeah, and then we kind of, I'm sure we edited it into a shorter recipe vlog, didn't we?
Lindsay, okay, now I want to eat everything everyone else is having. yeah. It's nice to read what you're all having or what you're thinking of having.
Oh, Lean's having red bean chili, fantastic. I think anybody who changes their mind about veganism, David, as Gordon Ramsay has, I think he was an arsehole, and then he was like, hang on a minute. And he does vegan visits, restaurants now and everything. I'm all for it.
Yeah. It's easy to jump on the bandwagon, isn't it, and criticise, celebrity chefs. They are an easy target, but
Duty. Rose is talking about duty now. It's long and green.
Oh, okay. Athena, unapologetically team gutter. Nice.
Alex, I don't understand that comment. As if that's a complaint. Gordon still used the butter to make omelette, though. But he's not gone vegan. He's just
advocating for use of vegan elements, products.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Were you saying that as a positive? He used the plant butter to make an omelette. Because that'd be good if he did that for his own restaurants and then told people, plant butter, that. I know it's eggs, but it's plant butter.
Yeah. I think we've talked a few times on the channel over the years about, we obviously, we would like things to move as quickly as humanly possible. But we have to acknowledge that we've got to live in the real world, and it takes time, doesn't it? It takes time.
Don't you read it? It's private between me and the thing.
I read it like a minute ago.
Oh, right. Oh, Wendy just had pizza with IKEA meatballs, salad, and a hot sauce.
Nice.
Oh, nice one, Rosa. Yeah, you and Sid are doing keto at the moment, aren't you? Vegan keto. Is it working out for you? Is it? I know I've seen some of your posts on Facebook. I know you've struggled a bit at the start of it, but I think it's just finding your feet, isn't it? I struggled a bit when I started doing OMAD. Well, thank you, Veg Pie. We are very glad that you enjoy our channel.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Peter might have a cauliflower and chickpea curry later for dinner. I did a curry this week. I did brown lentil, tofu, and spinach. Oh my God.
Kathleen, yeah, you might have missed the cooking. It was very quick. Didn't take long at all today. Hope you're good, Rob. Thanks for joining us. Oh, don't worry about it, Tracy. It's completely understandable. You are absolutely living and breathing in the thick of it at the moment. There's little glimmers of hope. There's tiny little things that, I'm sure warm your heart and make you feel momentarily better. But when you're living in the thick of it, day in, day out, I can completely understand. It's utter carnage, isn't it? Let's not beat around the bush. It's utter carnage.
Oh, Karen, those tofu presses are amazing. We've had ours years now.
Years, yeah.
And I would not be without.
Yeah. Nice one, Karen. Yeah. I've seen over the years, I've seen some wacky and wonderful ways that people have, been very inventive in squeezing their tofu. But yeah, our tofu press is absolutely fantastic. And like Paul said, we've had it years. It's really good.
Well, the pasties aren't doing well. They've all burst.
Really?
All of them.
Oh, no
Even
way.
though really solidly sealed, the sides with a
Well,
fork.
I just witnessed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've all burst. Perhaps I did overstuff them.
These things can happen. Things aren't always perfect, are they? This is the real world. It's the real world.
Just going to have a look after over here for a second.
I shall read a few more comments and have a quick scroll, make sure we've not missed anything, anything significant. Maybe highlight a few more things. Very good point, Kathleen.
What?
As long as someone is promoting plant stuff, I'm happy. It's a very good point. I think we are in the sort of professional culinary world. I do think we are seeing very, very small but prominent steps in the right direction, which is a good thing, most definitely. Oh, that sounds great, Maximo Kits. Let me highlight that. That's a wonderful thing. Daughter Imogen has run the London Landmarks half marathon today for Mind, and we're getting chips from the chippy. Going to crack open a bag of Farm Foods plant nuggets.
Right, you'll go mad and open a tin of beans.
Excellent. Excellent stuff. Oh, okay, yes.
Oh, Penny Temple mushroom stir fry with plum sauce, and I think got some portobellini ones. Thank you, Paul. Now I know what to do with abandoned freezer puff pastry.
Excellent.
Honestly, some of our older shove things in pastry vlogs are so good. I'll say it again. The bacon double cheeseburger puff pastry plat was outstanding. Even put sesame seeds on the pastry, didn't we? So it had that kind of cheeseburgery. 2 big Linda McCartney quarter pounders, loads of cheese, loads of bacon.
It was phenomenal.
It was stunning.
It was phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, I kind of didn't really have massively high expectations for it, but then it was like when it came out and I tried it, it was just absolutely gorgeous.
Rob Dealey says, "Cool T-shirt, Jason. It's part of our merch."
Cheers, Rob. Yeah, be excellent to yourself and each other.
Do have a look at our merch, people. It helps us greatly if you buy something from there.
Yeah, yeah, always nice. Loads of people have bought hoodies and T-shirts over the last couple of years. But yeah, if you were unaware, like Paul said, check it out. Linked in all our videos.
What? Oh, Jeremy, you're quite the diva in the kitchen, aren't you?
Very creative. Fantastic stuff.
Jeremy's quite the kitchen diva.
Nice. I bet they are, Jeremy. I bet they are. Vegan cooks here are on fire or lit. On fire, I think, isn't it?
So yeah, tonight I think we'll be having maybe a few chips, leftover lasagna, and a little bit of a side salad.
That sounds good.
I think.
Yeah, that sounds good. Definitely.
Be a nice plated meal.
You know what, Kathleen, you're absolutely right. I shall highlight that. We've talked many times on the channel over the years about all the many different types of activism that exist and go on in the world. It can be something as small as having a little conversation with someone in a supermarket aisle, or sharing a video on your social media or something like that, to obviously the more significant and the bigger stuff. You know, like the cube of truth, do they call them, or circle of truth, where they You know, you're out in town centres and
Yeah.
you're showing videos and you're engaging with the public and, you know, all that kind of stuff as well. And then obviously the stuff that like Joey does, Joey Carbstrong and stuff like that, which is kind of a lot more kind of full on. But any and all types of activism.
Jeremy, I don't know if you're aware, but there is a YouTuber, a YouTube channel called Rated V for Vegan, and I'm sure she's done so. Pretty sure she's done loads of different venues in Seoul. So yeah.
Fair dues. Yeah. Nice one, Jeremy. Well, it looks like you're really embracing, let's just say, it sounds like from reading that you're really embracing, you know, ingredients and cooking and doing all of that. And that's brilliant. So well done, you. That's a good point, Donna. Well said. I shall highlight that as well. Always a good way to promote veganism. A nice, down-to-earth way as well. Here, try this lovely food I've made. It's delicious. Ah, nice one, David. I shall highlight that as well because that is a win, most definitely. Small steps for a lot of people, you know. So we have to acknowledge that some people are not jumping both feet. They want to just, I just said it the other day, didn't I? When we met Athena, I think I mentioned it. Some people want to just dip a toe, dip a toe, which can be frustrating, you know, to us well-established vegans. But
Ashley and Tom are done, and now have several hours to drive home.
Oh, at least you're done though, Ashley. At least you're done and dusted. And get home and chill out.
Oh, Courtney, thank you for watching some of our back catalogue. You would be very surprised how much that helps the YouTube algorithm when people start watching your back catalogue.
Thanks, Courtney.
Thank you, Courtney. Appreciate it.
That's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. We occasionally go back and watch a few minutes of an old video, don't we, just to be reminded of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice to have that collection of content there, because we've been pretty consistent over the years, haven't we, in putting stuff out. There's so much stuff on the channel.
Is anybody going to the Manchester Vegan Fest on, I think it's April the 18th. Is it the 18th?
I think it's I'm not actually sure. You'd have to check and make sure. Northern Vegan Festival.
Vegan Events UK, that's the ones we're sharing it. Coventry Vegan Festival is today. Somebody's just mentioned that in the chat, haven't they? That they've just been to Coventry Vegan Festival.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we're going. So it'd be lovely to, if you see us, if you go to Manchester Vegan Fest and you see us, please say hello.
Oh, yeah. Come and say hi. Always nice to meet folk.
I promise we don't bite.
Met quite a lot of people the last time we went, didn't we?
Loads.
Yeah, it was really nice. Really, really nice. Rosie says, we dip into the back catalogue quite regularly. Caught one with Jason cooking baked potatoes recently. Yes, I do very rarely, but occasionally, I will cook something.
Saturday the 19th of April. That's when the Manchester one is. Saturday the 19th of April at Sugden Sports Centre in Manchester. And it's usually a cracker. Loads of stalls. All the pies and all the bits. Love it.
Sid, we watched the new Beck Hall vlog again this week.
I watched it about a week ago and I cried. It made me cry.
Hi, Constance. Thanks for being here. Oh, Sid says, I'm one of Jason doing breakfast. I don't remember that.
I remember you woke up one day and you were right inspired and you filmed yourself sorting breakfast out, doing the coffee, sorting out the whatever we were having that day, whether it was a bagel or a crumpet or croissant.
Yeah, was it a what we eat in a day?
Might have been.
Might have been a what we eat in a day video. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that'd be great, Peter. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for you that you're able to do that. Alex has been around a while. Alex still remembers the 1 2 1 2 3 4.
Fun times.
Yeah. It's been an evolution, hasn't it, on the channel over the years?
It really has.
Leanne, do not worry. I mean, you are. You're excessively late. But as we always say, no obligation. Do not worry. You are here. It's great.
Yeah, they've all leaked. Unfortunately, beans have come out of them all. Do you want to just put it down?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was too busy looking. I was being
beans have come out of them all, but they're done. Sausage, cheese, and bean pasties. Just don't stuff them as much as I did. Learn from me.
They still smell great and they still look great, and I'm pretty sure they'll taste great.
Oh, they'll be fabulous. It's just they've burst at the seams because there was that much in them. Scott. It was Scott and his husband at Coventry yesterday. Smallish venue, but rammed.
Yeah, they do struggle a lot to get a good venue, don't they? With the vegan, you know. I was going to say festivals. Not really festival, but.
Oh, I hope your mum's okay, Leah.
Oh, bless. Yeah.
Our Joan is suffering at the moment. She's got 5 fractured ribs from radiotherapy. 83 and 5 fractured ribs. Bless her.
Ah, knee replacement. Sending all our best wishes, Leanne, for you and your mum. Yeah, they're not as bad as I thought they were when you described it. They don't. No,
it's just oozed out the sides.
Yeah, there's still, thankfully, there'll still be plenty of filling in there, won't there?
Yeah,
you know. So. Yeah.
Well, we'll just have a chill now for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll get off and get about our day.
Yeah.
So I'm probably going to do the lasagna on a future live in the kitchen, the superfood lasagna, and I might then cut that down into I might film with my phone while we're doing it as well, so it can become a separate recipe vlog.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, there's not a huge amount to update on at the moment in terms of kind of what's going on. You know, like I said before, I know a lot of you that join us on our live streams are subscribers and people who follow the channel and the content that we upload, and, you know, just what we chat about and update on. Dad Brom's doing great. We saw him yesterday. He popped down, had a couple of brews with us. Really nice. He's been out walking and enjoying the sunshine. He's
going out for lunch next weekend.
Going out for lunch next weekend. He's painting the garage today, taking advantage of the nice weather.
Well, he said he might watch us live at 3 o'clock, so I have trouble.
If you are watching, Dad, much love. Still job hunting for anyone who's aware of what's going on with all of that. You know, still looking, applying, doing all that stuff.
And I'm still waiting to find out what goes on with my job. I'm still working for now, but I don't know how long that's going to be for.
Yeah, it's anyone's guess, isn't it, at the moment? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Onwards and upwards, as we always say. Try and keep our chins up as best we can. We're only human, you know, and I'm sure it's the same for all of you as well. You know, we try and be strong and as resilient as we can be under difficult circumstances sometimes. Sometimes you need to take time out and take a break. That's just fine, absolutely fine. But let's try and stay strong, putting positivity and love out there. And positive messaging about life in general, but also going back to what we were chatting about earlier on the live stream today about vegan and plant-based. You know,
the dates for Beck Hall are the 18th and 19th of September. The 18th is Jason's birthday, so we've booked a couple of nights there. But you can just book their food, just food.
Of course you can. Of
course you can.
Yeah.
But we say if anybody fancies coming away for a couple of days, it's well worth it.
It is, yeah, absolutely. Can't be guaranteed the weather that we were so lucky to have last time we went, but you never know. You know, September usually pretty reasonable weather-wise, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's usually quite mild in September.
It's late summer.
But we just let very lucky when we went, didn't we, last time? It was stunning weather.
Gorgeous couple of days.
Yeah. Thanks, Flanny. So yes, shall we wrap things up?
Yeah, we shall. We'll. I want to go and sit back in the backyard for a bit while it's this beautiful, because I'm working Monday to Thursday. I don't get a chance to sit in the sun. Do you know what I mean? Not for a long time, anyway.
Yeah. It has been delightful, as always. If we wrap things up now, it means that some of you, if you wish, can potentially, you know, get out and do the same and enjoy a bit more of this lovely sunshine, because I know many of you are experiencing it as well. Thank you for joining us, as always.
Thank you to Ashley and Leanne for being here and modding. Although it's... we seem to do a lot better on the channel these days. Ever since I made it that you have to be subscribed for a day before you can take part in the chat.
Yes. Sometimes gatekeeping is required, sadly, in the world. It's just the way it is. But yeah, it's been lovely. And I'm sure we will enjoy these pasties at a later date.
We will indeed.
At some point, I'm sure they'll feature on the meals vlog, which is uploaded every Tuesday on the channel, where we share our evening meals
from the previous 7 nights.
Yes.
So, love you, mister.
Love you.
Mwah. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again very soon. And until then, will you please be excellent to yourself and each other? Bye, loves.